Hey, my viewers, my YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my garden. Now, today's video was inspired by a situation involving a friend of mine. The situation goes as follows. He started a backyard garden just as I did and went further and built a greenhouse. Now his garden was flourishing, very lush and healthy. But one day I visited him and noticed that the garden was gone, with only the greenhouse structure and some dried planters boxes. So I asked him, "What happened to your garden?" And he said that he neglected his garden due to time constraint, that he doesn't have sufficient time to tend to his garden. You know, many people do feel the same way and struggle with finding time for the garden due to a busy schedule. But however, in my point of view, with proper time management, it is possible to maintain a healthy and productive garden. In this context, I'm going to share with you how I have managed, even with my busy schedule, to maintain my garden by implementing a simple routine. Well, I hope that this may inspire you to kickstart your garden or even resume your garden activity. So let's go. Now I've set a routine for both weekdays and weekends. On weekdays, I wake up early, like 6 o'clock, and spend at least 10 to 20 minutes in the garden before getting ready for work. Sometimes I'll skip if it's a rainy day or if it rained the night before, and I will tend to it after work. Now after work, I return to the garden and spend some more time tending to it if necessary. Now this consistent schedule helps me keep my garden healthy without feeling overwhelmed. So what do I do in the morning? So the first thing that I do, I take a walk. I stroll through the garden to check on my plants, and I pick up my scissors along with it. So I check on my plants, I look for signs of pests, disease, or any other issue that might need attention. So whilst walking in the garden, I also perform pest and disease control. So I will look at the plants. If I see something that needs attention, I'll take care of it. And the pests that are actually terrorizing my garden are aphids, whiteflies, snails, and caterpillars. So I will walk around. So for instance, if you look at this, there's a caterpillar around here. So I will look for it. We'll open up the plants. I will look for it, and if I find it, look here, he built a nest here. Look in there. So here it is. You see it? So I'll go and destroy it. If the leaf is damaged beyond use, I will just cut it. See? So that's how I go through. I see another leaf here. I also look at the plants. If I see that leaf, try to figure out if they are under or overwatered. I'll take them out. See, these have disease on it, the white flies. So I'll take them off, cut them off. That's how I go through the garden one by one. I will check the things that need attention. Here I have issues with snails, those little tiny snails. Let me see if I can find one to show you. Because it's now dry, you won't see them. But you see here how they eat up this leaf. Look at this. See there? Those are the snails. Try to find one. So that's what I do in the morning. You see all this lace. This must be a caterpillar. Looking for it. This I can cut this off. I also do some pruning. So especially the callaloo, you see, these want to go to seed, and I cut off the seeds so that the plant will focus on leaf production instead of seeds, because I want one more harvest. I harvest 3 times from this already, so one more harvest and then I have to plant new ones. So you see this one here. This one. So those are the tasks I perform in the morning. Try to keep the veggies healthy. You see here, sometimes I will cut because it's so damaged. See how it's damaged here. Cut the whole thing. Okay. Okay, look a snail here. Look at there. This. So the way I handle pests and is by hand picking what I can hand pick, such as the caterpillars, the white flies and the other flies. I will use the hose to spray them off. Let me show you. So here we have flies. See these flies, and they lay eggs on the plant, and the way I handle them is to spray them off. So I have the hose here. I put it on mist. Make sure the spray is not too hard and cause damage to your plant. So, and then I go like this. See them all flying around. Look. Then I spray out the eggs or whatever they have there. You see the white that they have there? Yeah. Spray it off. I use this for the white flies as well. It will help for a while, but they will come back. Trust me. Very challenging insect. Task I perform is weeding. So in this planter's box, you see this is a elevated planter's box on legs. And I want to encourage you, if you have mobility problems and you want to start a garden, create these boxes, because the benefit is that you don't have to bend when you do weeding. It's easier for your back and your knees. You're just standing up. Okay, so this one I will come take the weeds that are here. Okay, these are not weeds, these are callaloo, and they come up voluntary. I didn't sow them, so I had seeds in the compost and they coming up. So here I have bok choy, and what I look for also in the morning is if they grow out of the soil, I will put some compost around them to anchor them, and also the compost will retain more moisture. So after you water them, they have enough moisture to pass through the day. So I will grab some compost like this. I like to work with my hand, feel the nature, connect with the nature. So, and then I put some around it. Grab some more. If you don't do that, they can break easily if the wind is too strong. Okay. So during the weekdays, I don't do the heavy tasks because I have to get ready for work. I have a normal work schedule from 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. So I just spend like 10 to 15 minutes in the garden and do some minor tasks like this. And then in the weekend or after work, if I have time, I will spend some time and do some more stringent duties. So by scheduling your day, you can maintain your garden. It's all about willpower and motivation. My motivation is that I know what I eat and I can just come in the garden, pick some veggies and cook, and we eat, we feed the family. Okay, I will do the same. This is my celery bed. See how nice they're growing? Look at this. So celery have shallow roots, so you have to top them up with some compost. So I look for the one that have the shallow roots, put some compost in between. I did this for this already, so that's why you see they're growing so nice and healthy. Okay, so what is one of the tasks? Another task is watering. So I will check if my plants have enough water. You know, I try not to overwater them and not to underwater them. So by sticking my finger in the soil, I can feel the moisture. See, this has enough water. And if it needs water, I will add some water. See, this is my Scotch bonnet. Look at that, coming up nice. See the shape? That is the shape of a Scotch bonnet pepper. Look at that. I have a lot of them. One here, one there, one there, one there, one there. These are growing nice, but they produce flower, but I don't see no peppers as yet. The same goes for this one. So viewers, what can I give the plant to produce fruits? Do you have an idea? So this one needs some water. So give it. This one I water every 2 days, not every day. And it's raining a lot lately, so it's not necessary to water every day. Here I have a little friend on visit. Okay, so that is it, the watering. And then, okay, that was it for the watering. Yes, my viewers, so that is what I do in the morning. I spend like 10 to 15 minutes in my garden trying to remove pests, water, make sure the plants are healthy. So spending time regularly in your garden will make your plants happy. See my plants, they look happy and productive. One thing you shouldn't do is to turn this into a chore, right? You just have to enjoy the time in the garden and try to spread it out over the week. Keep it manageable. You understand? Enjoy it. That is the key. Enjoy what you do. Right? Okay, people, so that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.